What's up, my G? In this video, I'm going to show you a couple ways on how you can improve your social skills, especially as an introvert. But before we hop into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and then let's hop into it, alright? So number one, gradual exposure to social interactions. Essentially, the problem here is that introverts can often feel overwhelmed by social situations and just might avoid them altogether. But to solve this, you gradually want to increase your social interactions in manageable doses to build those strong to build that confidence over time, basically. And some ways you can get there is by setting a small social goal. So aim to talk to at least one person per week, or attend a casual social gathering. This doesn't have to be so large. Just start small, incrementally get better at it. And the second part to that would be start with low pressure, start at a low pressure setting, which can be a small group like attending a class or going to a meetup where socializing feels much more natural, much more intimate. This will help you, like, it'll be more personal, it'll be something you can relate to on a more deeper and more humane level. And increase interaction gradually. As you grow more comfortable, challenge yourself with larger or more complex social settings. From there, you can move on to like bigger events, like maybe going to a concert, a club, a lounge. This will help you elevate your social skills and your communication skills to a higher level. And reflect on each interaction. After each event, reflect on what went well and what could be improved. We're all a work in progress, my G. If when you start writing these things down, when you start noting them and starting to see, man, okay, so I messed up here, I did this right, then you start sharpening the axe. You start sharpening the axe. You start becoming much more affirmative. You become much more stronger in this skill set. And number two, practice social scenarios. So the problem here is that introverts may feel unprepared or may feel unexpected to for unexpected social situations. So it can be a little bit difficult at first if you're introverted to enter these kind of social events. But the thing that can help you out is by practicing common social scenarios through role playing to build comfort and improve your skills. So just do a little bit of role playing, and this will help you improve your social capabilities too. And essentially what you want to do here is identify key scenarios. Think about situations that make you anxious, like starting a conversation or handling small talk. You have to role play this. Role play these situations so that way when you're in the field, when you're actually doing it in real life, you're going to start seeing that you're much more natural, much more fluid when talking to other people. And role playing with a friend or alone works too. Practice these situations with a partner or in front of a mirror. This will help you see the effect you have on the person or the effect that you're giving when you're watching yourself in the mirror. And the third part to that would be repeat and refine. Do multiple practice runs. Focus on areas where you need improvement. Focus on areas where you need improvement. That's key. Because when you start watching yourself back, when you start seeing yourself talk, when you start seeing yourself in action, you're going to start seeing the flaws. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone has flaws. It's okay. But when you start seeing those flaws, you can start working on that. Maybe you lack eye contact. Maybe you don't have proper body language. Maybe you don't use your hands when you talk, right? Refine yourself when you know these issues, and watch the playbacks. All right. And then build deeper conversations. Once you find common ground, let the conversation naturally develop into a more personal topics. So you have to start off broad. You start off broad when you talk to someone, and then you find something you guys relate on. And from there, you can just vibe on that, vibe on that, vibe on that, and eventually you dive into deeper topics. You dive into deeper topics. That's the funnel system. You start off big, you start off smaller, and then you get small. That's the funnel system for building deeper conversations with other people. And number four, finally, keep a social journal with you. What this means is, or what the problem here is, that introverts may have difficulty tracking progress and understanding which areas they need improvement on. It can be difficult to understand the issues you made, to find your progress and seeing which areas you need improvement on. But to solve this, you need to keep a journal to reflect on each social interaction, track your patterns, and make adjustments over time. Like I said earlier, we're all a work in progress. Always track your progress and make those changes incrementally. It's not going to be like that. You're not going to make a change like that. It takes time to get better. It takes time to improve yourself. All right. And to do this, you want to write about your social interactions. After each social event, write down details about how it went and how you felt. That's key. That is powerful, because when you do this, you're able to open new doors for yourself. You're able to see what your not only do you see your flaws, but you also work on your strengths. You sharpen your strengths, making you a better communicator overall. And also identify patterns. Identify patterns. Look for common challenges you face in certain situations, like for example, feeling nervous in large groups. When you start noticing these facts and you start identifying these patterns, you're gonna start seeing the fact that, okay, this is why I'm not too good at talking. This is what holds me back. From there, you work on that. You work on that, and your social skills will sharpen and improve. And set personal goals based on your reflections. Create goals like ask more questions in conversations, or speak more in group settings. That's the benefit of writing down these flaws that you have. That's the benefit of writing down your strengths too, because it allows you to see the fact that in real time shows you, okay, I gotta work on this. I gotta start doing this if I want to get better at social skills. And also review and adjust. Review and adjust regularly. Review your journal and adjust your goals to continue making progress. Always be editing. Always be finding how you can become better. Because when you start doing this, you start funneling the good and the bad, the good and the bad. And when you start refining the good, you start getting better. And when you start fixing the bad, you're getting even exponentially better. That's the benefit right there. All right. And these methods will help you as an introvert to develop social skills through gradual exposure, practice, shared interests, and self-reflection. These are key. My G, at first it can be hard to communicate. I understand social skills is one of the things that a lot of us do lack. It's common sense. I mean, social media is in play. A lot of people don't socialize with each other. It's just like a lot of things that do hold us back, all right? But with these steps that I mentioned, use them to your advantage. You will become better at talking. Trust me, I was always the quiet kid. I wasn't always the type of dude to talk too much or communicate as much with others. But once I started getting better at that, it was a game changer. New job opportunities, better conversation skills with women, with men, building friendships with men, being able to, yeah, get girls too. But essentially, social skills will take you far in life, my G. All right. And if you made it this far, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. All right. Peace.